You wake up and the year is 2040. What do you Google first? Please consider subscribing if you enjoy the video. Time travel possible. Woke up 20 years later. Woke up 20 years later Reddit. Redditors who woke up 20 years into the future. What is your craziest story? Not a Redditor who woke up 20 years into the future, but if my bank still exists. If it does, interests in my account probably have me a few bucks. 20 years is not that long. The state you live in has taken your account as unclaimed property. You can sue them to get it back, but it's only worth it if it was a really huge account. Also, you will never get the compound interest you would have gotten, because it's been 20 years and they took your account 15 years ago. Varies depending on state. Set an alarm for 10 more minutes. Another 10 minutes won't make a difference. Me? After a further 60 years of this, I'll Google what the Queen has been up to, cause we all know she'll be living a hell of a lot longer than that. Who will die first? The Queen or Betty White? I've always suspected that at some point Betty White and Queen Elizabeth II met and made some sort of blood pact so that they can't die unless they end up at the same location. A quick Google search tells me that QE2 and BW met whenever the Queen Mother requested an audience with the Golden Girls cast, so that's likely when it happened. They've been training in secret for a year until the day that they will have a ground-shaking battle to see who will be the true immortal. Their battle will be legendary and there can only be one left standing. Our planet will take years to recover from the aftermath of their immense battle. Pikmin 4. Did you mean Pikmin 3? Back to Cryolab. Does Google still exist? Jeeves answer. No bro. Jeeves answer. Chad's answer shack. No bro. Chad's answer shack. Your shits. Like, all retarded. To see how. Like, buy the search result DLC for this much dollars. Stone Ocean animated. At that point we better have at least Jajolian animated. TF to heavy update. Taking Valve time into account. Would 20 years really be enough? There could be 6. Maybe even 7 localization file updates if you're lucky. 24/7 beats to study, relax to. They're now considered classic beats. That girl is gonna be so freaking ready for her test I assume she's studying for. Winds of Winter Doors of Stone for me. Half-Life 3 release date. Half-Life, Alex 2020. Half-Life, Alex to 2024. Half-Life, Alex 2 Episode 1 2026. Half-Life, Alex 2 Episode 2 2028. 2029. News that Half-Life, Alex 2 Episode 3 is slated for 2030, which will lead into Half-Life 3 around 2032. 2032. News that Half-Life, Alex 2 Episode 3 has been abandoned. Half-Life, Eli, coming March 2040. Is Brexit over? PlayStation 7 leaks and rumors. Google. I've got 20 years worth of PIN to catch up on, except in 2040 everybody is wearing these weird full-body tactile VR suits and the PIN is streamed directly into your brain and it's quite strange at first, but damn, I could get used to this. In that case, the first thing I'd Google would be when did society break down? Yay this, the PIN suites, seems like something everyone would have as a means of getting controlled, like bread and wine, and orgies, for the Romans to stay in line. Why would you go out on the street to protest when old Adriana, Piper, Alexis, Mia could give you a good time in your cum-soaked PIN suite? GTA 6 release date. Price of a Bitcoin. Final coronavirus death ranks. Total toll still rising. I'm going back to sleep. Japanese big tits gangbang cream pie non-stop bukkake. Has George R.R. Martin finished writing A Song of Ice and Fire? Has Patrick Rothfuss written Doors of Stone yet? Has Avatar 2 come out yet? Major world events last 20 years. Is my crypto exchange still active and am I still invested? Cool math games. What happened to China? Did you mean? What happened to Democratic People's Republic of Earth? Cleveland Browns Super Bowl. Your search Cleveland Browns Super Bowl did not return any documents. I'll tell you in 20 years. No Game No Life Season 2 and Half-Life 3. JK, we prob still ain't getting any of them. 2020 election results. Real cat rules. Population on Mars. What day is it? February the 30th, 2040. Who won the coronavirus? Toilet paper war of 2021. Also, did they ever restock the shelves with shitter paper? We are currently wiping our coites with tissues from the box, but they have sold out of those, so next is my neighbors washing on the line and the curtains. In order: 1. Countries around the world. 2. Recent news. 3. Available candy in stores. 4. Most recent game consoles and games. 5. Houses. Dota 2 changelogs. I'll have a lot to read. How did Bing rise to the top of the search engine industry? Is Bernie Sanders still asking for financial support? The Penguins of Madagascar new episodes. Are the Impractical Jokers still PNTV? Did they find who really killed Epstein? Fast and Furious 69. My own name or my parents' names to see if anyone is still alive and how I missed 20 years of my life, or maybe the news to see in what mess I woke up. Has Berserk ended? Rick and Morty Season 5. Shrek 5 watch online for free HD. Every teenager in here thinking that won't happen. I had this same thought in the year 2000. The Hub. Need to see who are the new actresses there. I'll sleep again. One Piece read online, and it's on a break that week. The things I want to know aren't things that I can Google. How are my dogs? Who raised them? Who took care of them? How is my primary business? Did the crew carry on without me? How is the crew? My lady friend. How is she? After 20 years she definitely moved on. We aren't involved enough for her to stay through a 20-year coma. Google Lamar Jackson's career. Is Pop dead? Is One Piece over? Is Berserk over? Mandalorian S5. How many times did Arsenal finish 4th? Who replaced Bernie Sanders? Can I marry anime pillows? Enter. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more r/AskReddit content. Be sure to check out our playlist, link in the description below.